Why, Apple? Why? Alright guys, so hopefully you guys enjoy my rant about the April event, how it was amazing, and how it kinda sucked in a way. So let's get right into this. Oh, before we begin, this is Gavin here from Gavin's iOS World. If you could, which you know you can, please subscribe, like, share, comment, and let's get right into this. And I am not saying that this event was terrible. I think it was the most exciting event, from Apple in so many years, and that is why I think they wanted to just do this in April, because it's different, and everything that they introduced was amazing, and it was so different. I think almost everything in a redesign. And I'm just saying that, just everything wasn't perfect, and I just think it's things that you should look out for while purchasing. So let's get right into this. Let's just talk about a bit what Apple released. So, just on the front, I don't know why they're not promoting the new iPad Pro or iMac or AirTags, because AirTags, look, they're ready to buy today, and or Apple TV. This iPhone 12 is not a new product. It's literally the only thing that they changed with this product is that it's purple. Purple. Yes, it is purple now. And a lot of people think it's gorgeous, and for a bunch of people, it's common. Every 4 years, Apple introduces a new color, way after launch. And this is and I guess this is a scenario, product red with the iPhone 7, they did that too. Now, I'm kind of sad that they didn't do it with the iPhone 12 Pro, which is pretty common. They didn't do it with the iPhone 7 Plus once that got announced. AirTags. Yes, AirTags. I'm kind of complaining about AirTags. We will get to the iMac later, but AirTags. If you go in there, there's a 1-pack and a 4-pack, yeah. And they're too small. It's cheaper than we thought, and I think it's still great value. But why doesn't a keychain come with it? So basically, an AirTag, unless you're putting it for a purse or a backpack, you have to have a keychain for it to attach to stuff. It's not just oh, I'm gonna put it on my dog. No, you have to have a keychain for it to attach to the collar. It has to be a third-party one. So if you don't have one, or which you probably don't, then you gotta spend the extra money for a keychain, and sometimes they're even more expensive than the AirTag themselves. And why? Why is there for the Hermes? Why is it $450 for one AirTag? Just one AirTag, but with the fancy leather casing around it. Why is it that? So basically, if we go to 1-pack, yeah, it'll promote the things. So yeah, that's what I gotta say about AirTags. iPad Pro, it's pretty much the most exciting. It's the most exciting product of this thing. I honestly do not have any complaints about that. I actually do. Why is the 12.9 inch better than the 11 inch? I think it should just be the bigger model, not better display model. Just the bigger model. I really hope that we are going to get Final Cut and Logic, Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro on this. New, at least the 12.9 inch iPad Pro, and for many people, if that happens, then it will definitely replace their Mac. And also the computer version of iMovie, because I do not use Final Cut Pro, I use iMovie. You might be able to tell by the editing, but I use iMovie, and I use some features that are specifically made for the computer, that cannot be used on an iPad. So hopefully, I really hope that that Apple can do that, because they can, because they can even add Final Cut. If they can add Final Cut and Logic Pro, then they can add the computer version of iMovie on this thing, because this has 16 gigs of RAM. for like the 1 terabyte and 2 terabyte model. For the 512 and 256 and 128, it is 8 gigs of RAM, something like that. I think it's like 8 gigs of RAM or something. But still, you know, I really have no complaints. Hopefully that they introduce that at WWDC. WWDC. If they do, it would be at WWDC. And plus, what's with the M1 XDR 5G OMG? Yeah, I know. Alright, I think that's pretty much what they introduced at this event. Now, I know there is definitely one more thing. In, like, the cases. Okay, so let's just talk about the cases. Just so you know, if you're new to the channel, I'm not an Apple hater. I love Apple. I use an iPhone. I'm filming with an iPhone if you can't see the reflection. This is an iPad. I have an Apple Watch. I have a MacBook, which is actually what I am editing this video on. So thank you, Apple. AirPods, like, I'll prove it. AirPods, these are not knockoffs. These are real. You can tell. So I do not hate Apple. I'm just saying they do make mistakes, which they have in a while. Like, a lot of their stuff is overpriced. This is overpriced. The MagSafe charger. The MagSafe charger is definitely overpriced. I will agree with that. The cases, you know, I mean, they can be overpriced too. And the one thing I do kind of want to complain about is the cases, because I think these colors are new. You know, these are spring colors. And yes, like, the reason why the purple iPhone 12 was there because of the spring colors, you know. And why did they just leave these new cases silent? I think it's like this one, and this one. Or a lot of these, or at least these two, I think this one and this one is also new. Those are new cases. Like, along with the purple iPhone 12, why did they just drop this silent, you know? I could totally see a scenario where they would say, and along with that iPhone 12, we have 4 gorgeous new cases. This one, and this one. Or, I mean, they obviously won't say this one, and this one. But, you know, they'll just name the colors. That's what I think Apple should have done. And am I saying that I do not like these products or anything? No, these are brilliant, you know? Just, these products aren't perfect, you know? The Apple TV. I really have no complaints. Really. Just one thing. Why is it still a box? You know, like Amazon Fire Stick, it's probably a bit better, to be honest. And, like, you have to plug it in, you know? Like, plug it in, it's just a little stick. This is still a box. Which, I mean, it is still remarkable, but still. And yes, you know, the A12 chip, I do kind of have to complain about that. Why isn't it an M1 chip, or even an A14, or a 14X, or, you know, or something like that? That's pretty much all I have to say about this. So nothing really complained about here. This is the product that I have to complain the most about, though. And guys, dislike this video if you, like, hate me, you know. Dislike the video if you do not agree. Like the video if you do agree. You know, I'm not hating on Apple. If you really like Apple, you know, I do think that they put a lot of love and hard work into this. Just, you know, I'm just saying, like, there's something wrong with, like, a lot of things, you know. Which, this is what is wrong. Well, I mean, first of all, let's talk about, like, the prices and stuff. Like, if you just upgrade this and this because of the color, well, I mean, first of all, you are getting bit better GPU, but why didn't they just introduce, like, all colors, the yellow, the orange, and the purple to, this model, or all models? You know, I mean, that just makes no sense. Second of all, why are the bezels white? Like, literally, I'm not even joking. Let's just say, I don't know, no, not get started. I can't really select anything right now, but why? Yes, it really does look amazing from the side, but why are the bezels white? You know, like, or from the back, you know, why is there still a chin and no Apple logo, you know? I mean, there is plenty of room under the bezel to put the motherboard, which I know that a motherboard has to go there, but there's still plenty of room. That's no excuse, or in this case. And like, why does it say it looks gorgeous from the side? You know, you're not gonna buy an iMac to look at it from the side or the back. You're gonna look at it like from the front, which doesn't look the best. And I think the best option here is just the silver one, because it won't look odd. Like, you know, like even if this was a good idea, why not just, like, for the blue, make the bezels blue, you know? Or even black, you know? Like, and they also got rid of the space gray, which I'm not happy about this iMac. But there's just one thing I need to address. And before I address that one thing, please subscribe, followed by the bell. This iMac is not made for us. I mean, why did they put the M1 chip in there? I don't know. I think this is made for more playful people. You know, people who don't care about the white bezels. That is what I think Apple is targeting here. They want new customers. They don't just want businessmen, you know. They want playful customers as well. And this is what is going to lure them in. And those are my thoughts. And I think that, like, Apple should make a new iMac with black bezels, like 27 inches or 30 inches or whatever. And just, you know, just put the M1 chip in it. That would make me not really hate this so much. So, yo, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. This is Gavin here from Gavin's iWestworld, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.